What's your strat against Mika? Oh, okay. So I'll get into that. Actually, I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. My general strategy against Mika.
I'll show you the epitome of beauty.
Rainbow Mika.
So while you play Armika against Vega, generally your entire game plan is to run away. At least that's my game plan. My game plan is to run away. Generally speaking, against better Mika players, you claw on works better. But against the crazy Mikas, you want to take the claw off. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a bit. So, our Mika from right here is not a true threat, right? She claps your claw, she can't, what's it called? The swing throw is not going to confirm. I can't, Irish Whip is not going to hit. So, right here is a good range to be. You cannot anti-air her cleanly. There's just no way to do that as Vega. Her jump fierce is just too good. Her jump roundhouse has stupid good range, right? So let me show you how you beat that. Is you have two options. Well, you have three options. Stand roundhouse will be the clean. That's for sure, right? You get crush counter. But you have to beat her. You have neutral jump, medium kick, which you want to do preemptively from about this range or reactively. But you wanna every now and then just do this, you know, preemptively neutral jump, and you can see she jumped and then push the button. This is very good. This is very good. This is good, but you definitely don't want to overuse it against. I mean, like usually like twice a match, right? Unless they get until they get really scared, at which point you can start spacing the perfect spacing for it always. You know? So that's generally where you want to be. Like right here-ish, where you can react to all her shit, right? So what is the real threat when Armika is playing, when you're fighting an Armika player? You have the only way she can get in, like really get in, is drop kick, right? So I'm gonna do the sequence real quick. I'm gonna do drop kick, and then I'm gonna do the command throw that puts you in front, which is the punch one. No, that's the kick one. So I'll do drop kick, I'll do kick command throw afterwards.
Whoa there.
Sorry. There we go. Perfect. Right? Okay. So mid-screen, here's what that looks like.
Whoa there.
See that? It whiffs. Whereas if I was to just crouch block,
Whoa there.
hold up, where if I was to just crouch block that, I'm gonna crouch block this with that, and I'm gonna get thrown, right? So walking back is very good against Mika in general, especially as Vega.
Whoa there.
So the command throw that puts you in an infinite mix-up doesn't work after drop kick because you just walk away from it, right? Even the EX version won't catch you. You're completely safe. So what that forces her to do is, oh damn it, let me start over again. Use the other command throw. What is it called? This one, right? And yes, you take more damage from doing that one, right? From letting her do that one, but it gives you it gets you out, right? So you just quick tech that, and see that? Her pressure is done. She's done. She can't keep attacking you, right? So walking back is good in that sense, and it's also good for this sense. Mika has two separate throws, okay? If Mika does a regular throw, this is a regular throw, right here. So I'm just gonna do dash forward, and then I'm gonna throw. That's Mika's forward throw. That's it right there, okay? I don't know if you know this, but if you're crouching, it does this. That throw, Mika gets a setup off of. You don't want that throw. You don't want, that's just a regular throw. So generally speaking, if a Mika player does a regular throw, that is so that if you were to neutral jump, they can anti-air you and then put you in another 50-50 mix-up, which sucks, right? Left, right, 50-50, you don't want to deal with that. But if you're standing up, right, you take this throw, which you get to just quick tech and get out of it. Right? So generally speaking, sometimes you just have to take the hit, like take the damage, so you can get out. Okay? So that's basically the aspect of her command throw mix up off of drop kick and just don't wake up in general. So what that forces Mika to keep doing this, right? So they have to keep dedicating themselves to a command throw. And as long as you're, even if like you take a command throw and they have to do that, that now you can neutral jump because they're risking a lot just to keep their pressure going. This is when they're frustrated because their throws aren't working anymore. So they're forced to use command throws, or they're forced to do things like drop kick and then like slide or something stupid like that, which you can back roll from all the same. It doesn't matter, So she's forced to like make a lot of like stupid heart reads, and they can't just do whatever they want. Okay, then we have jumping in, right? So from right here she has that button, and then from right here she has this button. Okay, then from right here she has that button. So let me show you how you deal with those. Okay. So, Clawless Vega beats both her Fierce and Roundhouse jump-ins. Okay. So let me just let her space it for me. That's clean. Crouch Fierce from the range that she wants to use it from. And you always want to walk back a little bit to space it out like that. That works out pretty well, okay? But this is the best anti-air by far. By far. Nothing really like does better than like jump medium kick. This button is stupid good. Like jump away medium kick is pretty good because it gives you the space between you and her after you land. You don't want to attack her after it either. You just want to like keep her out. So that works pretty well. Stand roundhouse when you have claw on is your best friend. That is your best friend. Because you can get a crush counter that leads to her death if I can get it with the recording I have. And this is from like far away, like here. There we go. So yeah, or you can just go straight to super. You can go to the plus one. It's free juggle. It's in a free juggle state. So you can just hit a button. You can hit slide, light roll, slash, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, that's generally the defensive aspect of it. Now, when it comes to attacking her, you want to be very conservative. Like you want to do minor stuff. You definitely don't want to over push it, right? If you cannot time your meaties against Mika, then don't try to. If you can't time your meaties, don't try to. That's the best advice I can give you. So what I mean by that is you don't want to make it a wake up clap or a wake up chop and then hit you, because that's the worst feeling in the world, right? So for every knockdown, I like to do this: neutral jump meaty. So what that does is it forces them to block it, right? Like that. So EX roll, neutral jump. She has to block that. Heavy roll. If she doesn't quick stand, neutral jump. She has to hold that. Crush counter slide. Where's counter at? Counter hit? Where is that? I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's because I'm here. Okay. Counter hit. Crush counter slide. 2 dashes. Neutral jump. She has to hold that. Just about everything. The best thing you can do as well is to make her think that your point is blank and then do an EX Barcelona. So if they wake up with a button, they just kind of get... Oh, damn it. That was supposed to be EX Barcelona. Damn it. Okay. Like that. See that? How it hit meaty? That's very good. So you make them think that you're point blank and they can probably wake up with a button, and then you meaty them with EX Barcelona. That's very good. Even if you miss your meaty, you're still coming back down, and they have to hold the left-right mix-up into plus if they actually do block it. Or you can also just do, just doing a drop. So, yeah, generally speaking, that's how you handle it. If you're having a bad day, you cannot time your meaties. And if you really want to time your meaties, use crouch strong instead. It's a lot easier than say using go forward. Crouch strong combos into whatever. And this is speaking from a Vega point of view, but it generally works with all the other characters if you can figure out how to implement this with your own style. What else? What else is there? I mean, I covered the general neutral for this character. Offense, I just generally poke from here. Oh, something crucial that you need to watch out for is her crouch fierce. I don't know, I'm going in circles. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so Mika's crouch fierce is best from like right here, right? So, well, not even there. That's actually spaced out. Like here, because she can confirm off that on the counter hit, and then do Mika stuff, right? So, what you always want to do is keep, say, this range right here, where you can punish it always. That's definitely where you want to be. Because you definitely don't want to get hit by that, because she is plus, despite what it looks like. She's definitely plus. You saw that combo, how it's at 3? Right here? That's where you want to be. So it's a minor adjustment. Minor adjustment that changes everything. So most characters can sweep it. Well, every character should be able to sweep it on reaction. But I like to do a real punish. I like to do something like that. Right, so that's very good. If you have a V-trigger move, you know, definitely advantageous to be in that spacing right here. Boom. And from that range as well, Mika is also not a threat. She has drop kick. But let me show you what Vega can do to drop kick. So Vega has many options against her. Like, too many options. Many characters, I think every character has a real option. So Clock Vega has crouch strong. He can crush counter it, but you have to be on point with that one. I don't know if crouch jab works. Stand jab works. I don't know if crouch jab works though. No, it doesn't work. Stand short works, definitely. Free. Stand strong, you can just pressure her with it all day, and she can't even get a drop kick out. Like, she can't even get it out. See that? Free. Now, Clawless also has the same thing. Crouch strong. It's pretty free for it. See that? Pretty free. That's my main one. Crouch jab. Pretty free. Stand short, of course, works both ways. Stand jab works both ways. Now, here's the one. That's where it really gets fucked up for me. Is whenever I can see the drop kick and I can V-shield. It's a V-trigger. That's just dirty for her. Especially if I'm one hit away to get V-trigger. If I'm like one little smidgen away from V-trigger, if I hit that, I get the V-trigger, and then I just kill her for doing it. So yeah, not only can she not get anything if I block it, if I see it, she gets fucked up for doing it. So just generally not a good place for Mika to be. So yeah, drop kick kind of like out of the question. You definitely don't want to abuse that. Use it sparingly if you're a Mika player. Slide, it's not the best sweep, but it can throw you off. If she gets a crush kind of sweep, then you have to hold the mix up. It's just a bad place to be. That's the one time where, like, you know, Vega is just, yeah, he has to hold it. And yeah, that's pretty much how I approach the matchup. I try to save my meter. I try to hit her once whenever they mess up, and I kill them if I need to. But if not, if I can kill them without spending the meter, then I would. But if I ever get a chance to kill them, and it means I have to spend a whole bar, I would, even if it's just the first round. So yeah, that's that. That's how I handle that character. So well, I was gonna show you guys this with